Okay, today we're going to be taking a look at this Sola Bread. Found it at Walmart for $4.77. It says 2 grams of net carbs each slice, which is a little high, I think, but I'm used to the Aldi bread, which is only $3.99. But Aldi bread doesn't have the greatest bread flavor, but it does give you something to hang on to while you eat a cheeseburger. So we usually use the Aldi bread for a lot of things, especially using the Aldi wheat bread, letting it dry out thoroughly and grinding it up to a powder to use for breading. It makes the best low carb, no carb breading that I've found. But anyway, we're going to do a blood monitor test on this before and after. We're going to check out how it toasts, and we're going to see what it tastes like. So stay tuned. Here we have the bread out of the package, one piece. Here is regular, untoasted, unheated. You can see how it tears like bread. It's soft and squishy like bread. And like white bread, if you squeeze it hard enough, it kind of stays down and squished. So that's kind of normal for it. Let's take a taste. It's a little bit dry, a little bit grainy, kind of heavy. Not near as much as the Aldi bread, but it tastes a lot more like real bread. Now, the toasted, you can see it's only lightly toasted. It took a while to get it that far. Now let's try eating a bite of the toasted. Tastes a lot like toast. Put some butter on it, it'd be pretty good. So now, without further ado, we'll move on to the blood test, the before and the after, to see how it affects my glucose levels. One thing I did want to discuss before we get to that, though, I almost forgot, was the ingredients list. I don't know if you can read that on the video or not, pausing it. But it says water, wheat gluten, modified wheat starch, olive pomace oil, wheat protein isolate, arrowroot flour, defatted soy flour, yeast, erythritol, inulin, sunflower kernels, oat fiber, organic flaxseed meal, salt, distilled monoglycerides, preservatives, calcium propionate, sorbic acid, xanthan gum, wheat flour, enzymes, and stevia leaf extract. So it does have some wheat flour in it. And unlike other oils, other breads, this actually uses olive oil. I don't know what olive pomace oil means. Maybe someone could let me know that in the comments. But a lot of them use bad oils. So that's a good thing that they actually use some form of olive oil instead. Maybe the olive pomace oil makes it a little more stable so it lasts longer. I'm not really sure. I'd have to look that up. If I find out anything, I'll let you know in the down below here. So now let's get on to the blood test. See what it does to my glucose and see whether or not we want to eat this bread. And we're back. We're going to do a before blood test, and then we're going to eat this little piece of toast. Then we're going to do the after blood test, see how it turns out. Let's stick this in the Keto Mojo. I'm going to stick this in my finger. Ow. Glue on there. A little high, but I haven't eaten for hours. So it should turn out a pretty good response. Now I'm going to eat this little piece of toast and get back to you in about an hour. And now we're back for our final test. I'm going to stick the strip here in the Keto Mojo. Let it get ready. Stick myself again. And we'll do the test. Let's see what it says. It's been exactly 1 hour. And it looks good. Looks good. So I guess we can say that that bread is safe to eat as far as blood sugar goes. So, in conclusion, the Sola Bread was actually really good bread. Is it worth the extra carb and a half or so? Probably it has, in some instances. Other times you might want to stick with the Aldi bread. It claims to be 0 carb, but it's got wheat gluten. It has to have some carbs in it. But this clearly says it has 2 carbs, which, scarily enough, the way things get labeled today, that could mean almost 3. So be careful of that. But considering the blood glucose test, I'd say it's probably okay if you don't overdo it. Now, being on 20 carbs a day or less, like I am, every carb counts. So 2 carbs a slice, something to think about. But it really was good tasting bread. It was good toasting bread. It soaked up water. I dipped it in water for 1 second. It held water, but it didn't get soft. So I dipped it for 5 seconds. It still held water, but it still didn't get soft. It didn't fall apart like regular bread would. So there's that to consider. But flavor-wise, it's what you'd want out of a slice of bread. So there you go. That's what I think of this Sola bread, especially compared to the Aldi bread, which is the one I usually use. It's a little more expensive. It's a lot better tasting. It's got another carb, maybe carb and a half per slice. So that does make a difference. I would use it sparingly, but I do recommend it. It's pretty good. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share this with your friends, and leave a comment what you think.